just so we avoid playing calendar ping pong later, would you be against penciling down a tentative slot, and then if the video doesn't resonate, you can just always cancel with one click? Would that be fair?
Oh yeah, that's fine for me.
Yeah. Would Monday morning work next week?
Yeah, Monday morning will work.
Let me see if I can. Amelia, what's up? Today it's January the 5th. In Spain, it's typically a holiday, but since I live in Denmark and work online, there's no holiday for me. So today it's a working day. And so I've decided to show you what I do on my days. Essentially, I'm a salesperson for a company, for a software company. They're a startup, and so I'm one of the first service people in the team. They provide me with a list of people that are our ICP, which is our ideal customer profile. And then I just give them a quick call. It's a cold call. People don't know that I'm calling, and it's a whole art. This is what I do. I get to do this from anywhere in the world. Right now I'm in Barcelona visiting family for Christmas and that period of the year. But typically I do this from Denmark, but I could do this from Bali or from the US. That's about what I do. I'm going to be recording some calls just so you see what the job looks like. And potentially, I started as an engineer when I studied. I studied 4 years of engineering and then 2.5 years more of a master's. Before the end of the master's, like 6 weeks before, I decided that that's not the life that I wanted. And at the time when I quit, the day after quitting, I found a job for Iman Gadji. Some of you may know him, and that was that. And I started selling for him, and I did that for maybe 4 months before I was fired. Basically because it was a very high performing team and it was my first sales position. But that opened the world to me to what sales was, and since then I've only been selling. And this is a skill set that, first of all, I believe that will always be needed with AI, without AI. Definitely AI is already helping me scrape and decide the people that I call. And it also helps me get me feedback, for example, from my calls. And so AI is a good tool for me. And then also, I believe it's a skill set that is always going to be needed. People will always need to make money. So I'm developing a skill set that I believe will be needed for always, and a good salesman is always needed. So I have decided that I want to become really good at it. So that's what I'm doing. And I believe that I can make a lot of money, and I know that I can make a lot of money with this if I'm good at it. So essentially that's what I do right now. This is what I do for 8 to 9 hours during my day, aside from my trainings, while I build myself, and this gives me enough money and stability so that I can pay rent, food, buy good tools for my training, invest in things like a new camera, new laptop, and just keep growing until eventually I get to live from my passion. So that's the goal. I'm going to be recording some calls and showing you what the job looks like. Essentially what we offer is a software solution that helps people see the real-time profits of their advertisement after the returns and the refunds of the products that they sell. So depending on the people that we call, if you're the client, if you sell, for example, if I'm calling directly someone who sells, then I will tell them that I am someone that I help agencies stand out. And if I call someone that is actually doing the performance, then I will tell them that I'm someone who helps them see the real profits. So,
Hello.
Hey, is this James?
Who's speaking?
Excellent, James. This is Arnau here. I'm calling from Reaction. Am I catching you at a bad moment, or do you have 30 seconds?
I don't actually at the moment. What's it regarding?
Yeah, so just so you know what this is about, I see that you are the head of client delivery at Cube. We've essentially built a pretty unique plug and play tool that helps agencies stand out. Just shows the clients the real-time profits of all of their campaigns. And I just wanted to give you a quick call because I've seen the work that you guys do, and we wanted to invite you for a quick call to show you how the software works and how we could partner and essentially help your business.
How did you get this number? This is my private number.
Yeah, absolutely. This is. Have you heard about Apollo?
Oh, yeah, okay, I see, yeah. That's fine. If you could email me, that would be great. And then I can take a look over and send to the team and then see if you'd be interested, if that'd be okay.
Just so I don't waste your time in the email, are you working also with e-commerce or
Yeah.
got it. That was just making sure. Okay, I'll send you the email. How about James? How about we would you be against setting a tentative slot for next week? And then from there, if you see the email, I'm going to send you a video, show you how we work, how I believe that we could partner, a 30-second video. And then, look, if you don't like it, you can always just cancel the call. If you like it, you can just...
It'd be better for us if we could just, I suppose, read through the offering, and then if we're interested, probably catch on just to save, your time if we don't show up or whatever. That would be pretty better for us, yeah.
Absolutely. James, welcome back to work. Happy New Year and the whole thing. And I'll send you the email right now.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Bye now. Bye.
So that was a call. That was just me. First call, first attempt. This guy essentially, look, I'm not the best. I need to get better at asking the questions, but that was just me addressing the guy, telling him about, or trying to understand what he works with, trying to understand how to position the software. I kind of already know how to position my software because what we do is just completely different than how everyone else does it. So right now I'm just going to send him a quick loom and say, hey, this is the software. This is how I believe we can help you out, James. Pleasure speaking. Let me know when it will be when we could chat again. And ideally, I should have asked, and that's a good thing to ask. We should have asked James, hey, if I don't hear anything back from you by the end of the week, do you mind if I just give you a quick call, and just to make sure that I can call him and he doesn't feel like he's being annoyed. But yeah, it's not gonna happen because that was a good conversation. Some conversations are just very bad. People get offended. I'm gonna make it look like it was a bit of an issue. Hey, is this Liz?
Yes, can I help?
Yeah, Liz, this is Arnau here from Reaction. Am I catching you in a bad moment, or do you have 30 seconds?
What is Reaction?
Yes, so essentially, I just give you a quick call because I see that you head Fluid Marketplaces as well as Fluid Commerce.
I'm on maternity leave, so I'm not working at the minute.
Okay, no problem. Who would be the right person to call when it comes to making performance decisions for Fluid, for the marketing side?
I don't know. I'm on maternity leave. I'm gonna go now.
Okay, no problem. And congrats on the kid. Nothing. You see, this in this case, maybe I was a bit selfish. When I asked further questions, and she already put a block. She said, "Hey, I'm on maternity leave," and then I said, "Yeah, okay, no problem." And then I tried to push a bit. These are the moments in which I have to get better. My approach, by the way, to selling, a lot of it is that you have to be fully present in the call, so you can listen to what people say the most. That is the most important. Very often we tend to just think about ourselves, and about what our interest is, and about me wanting to get the commission, and me wanting to get someone on the phone. I want to get my money. But it's important to focus on what the other person wants and their desires, and so asking them questions to reveal what they want, and it's very important. So let's give a call to this guy. Finding the right person to call is also an interesting thing because I don't always have the phone numbers, but as you heard on the other call, through some tools like Apollo or Lusha, I like to use Lusha the most. It's not so hard.
Michelle.
Hey Michelle, this is Arnau here. I'm calling from Reaction. Hey, am I catching you in a bad moment, or do you have a minute?
Yeah, but maybe can briefly explain where you're calling from?
Absolutely. I'm calling from Reaction. I just gave you a quick call because I see that you are the lead data digital growth agency, and I've seen that you work with Some people like Camera Express.
Yeah.
Essentially, we built a pretty unique tool that helps essentially just see the real profits of every campaign, including after the returns and the refunds directly inside the ad accounts. And then from there, then you can decide if you want to let the algorithms optimize for profits or other pixels that we set. So I saw that you run e-commerce campaigns and your team. So I just wanted to invite you to a quick walkthrough. I'm not sure if Thursday or Friday this week could work for you.
No, I'm pretty full with meetings for this week, but maybe you can send me some white paper or something, document about the tool, so I can read it when I have some time.
Yeah, for sure. Would you just to make sure? And I'm gonna do this, of course. I'm gonna send you a bit of a video so you can see a bit of what we do.
Oh yeah.
That's always the easiest thing. Michelle, I'm very curious as the lead data, because not everyone has lead data in their agencies.
Everything is doing to do with data, so mainly campaign data, but also client data and everything that's involved with data and marketing activities online.
Okay, got it. So would you and at the moment, how do you bring together the data from the client web shop with the campaign? Are you using any tools, or are you doing that? Is the team doing that with Google Sheets? Just so I understand.
We use Power BI or Look Studio and connect different sources to that.
Okay. And when it comes to profits, are you providing that to the client, or are you at the moment only just showcasing revenue and that's it?
How do you mean that? Can you explain a little more what you mean by that?
Yeah, 100%. So you said that you're using mostly Power BI and Looker. I imagine that I see that you're mostly within Google. I'm very curious if you also run the client data and you have access to post purchase data from the client.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you use that and how you combine it to show the client if they're bringing in profit from the ad spend.
Oh yeah. No, we also always look at the leads that we gain from the different campaigns, and of course we look at the profit from the ad spend and give it back to the client.
Okay. And so it sounds like you do that manually at the moment, no? Okay, good, not a problem. Michelle, I'll do this. I'll send you a quick video with what you've told me, just so you can see whether that would be worth it for you or not. Just so we avoid playing calendar ping pong later. Would you be against penciling down a tentative slot, and then if the video doesn't resonate, you can just always cancel with one click? Would that be fair?
Oh yeah, that's fine for me.
Yeah. Would Monday morning work next week?
Yeah, Monday morning will work.
Let me see if I can. Monday morning, Michelle, what would be like an ideal time for you, just to give you a slot that you're, so that it doesn't
About
interrupt?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Let me see.
Is it possible?
Yeah, of course. Let me see. 10 at a guest. I'm setting this up. Perfect. Could you just? I should have sent at the moment right now a calendar invite for Monday, 10 o'clock. Could you just quickly check if you see it?
Yeah. 1 moment. I have to go to my computer again. Let me see.
Did I catch you in your break?
Yes, I got it.
See? Could you confirm it just so we can see it here?
I confirmed.
Excellent. And would you like to bring anyone else on the call? Anyone else who would be responsible, let's say, for the performance of the team, or that you feel could be, well...
No, for now it's fine to just join meeting with me only, and maybe later on I can add some colleagues, but for now it's good to do it only with me.
Perfect. Also good for me. Also good. Any questions that you may have before the call? Okay, just let me know through the email if that's the case. And if anything comes up, please just let me know. I understand that from here to next Monday, things happen. So, but otherwise, I'll send the email now and looking for. I'll send it with the link to Reaction with a quick walkthrough, and then I'll see you next Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good week.
Bye.
You see, easy. So that is a cold call. Called Michelle. She said no initially. Most people say no initially. Something that I've had to get better at is taking the no, being okay with it, and then trying to understand a bit more about what they do, just to see if we could actually can help. Because at the beginning, I just offer the call without knowing if we can help or how we can help. Now I know that what we do would essentially just help them not have to do it manually. So she's the one that handles data, and she has information from the ads that she does, and then information from the client. She handles both, and essentially right now what she's doing is she's taking the information from here and the information from here, and then she's manually putting them together in a dashboard to show it to the client. And so what we do is we do that automatically in real time. So right now I'm just gonna send an email, and then on Monday we're gonna have a call, and if everything works well, then she's going to be a partner for us. And this is a good partner. We have an amazing offer in Reaction again, but very happy that Michelle was open to chat. So this is part of the job in sales. That's how sales work. You don't have to be very extroverted. If anything, most people that are very extroverted tend to be very likable or want to be liked, and that is a problem. Sometimes here you have to challenge people. You have to challenge them to what they're currently doing and to their thought process. And so introverted people, specifically analytical people, from what I've seen, tend to do better. For me, sales is a lot about just listening to the person, and then doing the personal work behind the scenes, so that when I come here, I can be present. I don't have to be thinking about what I haven't done or how badly I've eaten or being fully caffeinated and I can't do the work, or having not slept. And I just want to be here, present, see if we can help people, see if I can have them hop on a call, get my commissions, and then do that again and again and again and again, Monday to Friday. And some people, instead of doing this part of the job, is called SDR. It's a sales development representative work. I've done this before, and a step from this is to have someone do the job that I'm doing now and be what is called the closer. And the closer is the one that would directly talk to Michelle on Monday, and then they are the ones who would be walking Michelle through the whole software and then closing the deal. Now, one thing that people don't talk about is how you become someone that you're trusted, because essentially sales is trust. People have to trust you for them to buy from you, or to even want to talk to you further. And the same happens in real life. For people to want to be your friends or your wife or your girl, or even to just have sex or to be your gym partner, people have to trust you. And the way people trust you is by when you, as a man, because I speak mostly to man, as a man, you set promises for yourself and you keep them. The small one and the big ones. And when you don't, and when you do, you're always honest with yourself. And then you self-assess, and then you make other promises to yourself, and then you keep them again. And when you keep doing that, your whole being has an integrity of trust, because you can trust yourself. I'm sure there's some people that are narcissists that are essentially making the same calls and they're just manipulating people. Well, maybe that's another way of selling, but personally, I like to do it in a genuine way. Every fucking day is the same. I like it. So this is what I do. When people ask me if I like my job, I'm just gonna send them to this video. I think I'm gonna post this on LinkedIn because that was fun. I'll see you later. I am already fully changed and ready to get running. My shoes, the mountain, ready. And by the way, another thing that I love is that I always hit my goals. I showed this in another video, which I will post here. It was a cool video where I actually went for a run and I found the dog. And I also showed how I make decisions. But guys, I know I'm not where I want to be right now with my sales, but I know that I'm gonna get there, because if there's one thing that makes me different from most people that I see today, is I'm zero talented. I'm not smart at all. I'm just a hard worker. I don't even have good genetics or nothing. I just put in the effort, and every time that I just hit a goal, it just makes me so happy. So let me see if I can show you the goals that I had for some years ago. I wanted to build a community, done that. I wanted to make this amount of money per month, done that. I wanted the girl, done that. I wanted the presence and to have an aura, you tell me. I wanted to eat properly. I wanted a nice physique. I wanted to be on a podcast. I'm still, one day, guys, one day I am going to be in the Joe Rogan Experience. I don't know when that's going to be, but that's going to be when I achieve something that's significant and worthy of speaking to. But I'd love to go on the Joe Rogan Experience and just have a good time with him. That is a goal of mine for the future. Guys, go for a run. Today in Barcelona, it's the day where the three wise men get presents to, go to kids' houses throughout the night, and they give them presents. So I'm just gonna be with my family. We've been making presents for my family, and they're probably, hopefully, making some presents for me for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna be off the camera, but now you've seen a day of my work. Familia, I hope you enjoyed today's video, a bit different, as I showed you what I do other than running and lifting in this current moment. I feel like people always show just the highs, and they also want to show what's real. That's why this is the real Arnau. And talking about realness, hey, I just went up and down this mountain, and honestly I'm a bit scared of the race because I've just done about 8 kilometers pretty fast. I decided to go up very fast. As you can see, I am very hot, like there's literally smoke coming out of my head. On the way down, I feel a bit weak. I feel like my knees feel it pretty quick, and I'm a bit scared that my quads may not be strong enough. So I'm gonna go back home, back to the drawing board, back to figuring out what can I do for the next 25 days, I believe, 25 or 26, and see how I can get stronger and make sure that when I do 84 kilometers, which is it's a bit more than 10 times what I did today, I don't fuck up my knees, or I don't have to stop running, or I don't become so inflamed where I can't keep going. So a bit scared. That is the reality. I've been training mostly flat, so it's only normal. I'm just gonna have to change some things for the next days and keep going. Work on your weaknesses. That's what I'm gonna be doing.